All right, so that was episode 6.
Episode 6 of Luke Cage, Marvel,
All
Netflix originale.
As I keep saying, it's picking up steam in each episode. We're losing more and more characters, and and things are getting good.
So there's like a short list of things. More and more of these episodes end, and I go, I have no idea what happened in this episode, or something like that, because we're just moving a little further down the core, which is cool.
Yes.
We just advance a little more.
Yeah, there's no crazy advances, but it's still on a high note. You're still looking at seeing cool things he's doing.
It's great, but every thread just moved down a little bit, right? And and this time we did see a death and a thing and some other stuff.
So our dirty cop, who was shot, is now dead from said wound. They tried to heal him.
Took him all episode to die though. It isn't like
he lived through. He died in the last second of the shot. Yeah. He got a full 6-show credit for this guy. Don't try to perpetrate any lies here. But his notebook is enough to put away Cottonmouth in quotes.
It's enough to arrest Cottonmouth. We'll
except
see,
they're
apparently.
nah, we don't want to have some bad publicity, so we'll just let him go. What was so ridiculous to me about this was they're like, oh, we can't have the publicity, and the only word we have is from a corrupt cop. But he's only a corrupt cop because he was dealing with the person you're trying to put away. So that would mean he's the perfect corrupt cop for your points.
And we said this out loud, and I was even like, they could have spun it like he was undercover or some weird shit happened or something like that. I'm sure he could have been something to explain why he has this notebook or whatever.
But regardless, he's seemingly going to get away. The councilwoman, though, she's fucked. She ain't getting shit.
That was dope.
They not only did they crucify her on air, with just the facts they had at the moment, and then bam, so your cousin's murdered a cop, the person we said you got millions of dollars from and bullshit, blah 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 blah.
Well, and they were doing this 2020 style Dateline interview type shit at her house. And
it got real personal.
It got
in the sense of her personal information, and the person giving the interview was like, "I'm gonna kill you."
No, she was very much out to get her or whatever.
She's hungry for it.
And you could have thought that earlier or not, depending. At first, it just seemed like I want a show that gets ratings. Fuck all this community shit. Let's just talk about some other shit. But then they pulled I thought it was gonna be that in that clip they kept rolling on the sly and they saw her talking to some
and Luke
or some I forget even who she talked to in that scene, but I know she says some shit that it was if that was filmed it'd be bad.
I thought it was gonna be we're gonna take call-ins and it was all gonna be about Luke Cage
or something and
them the community not behind her anymore, but that didn't happen.
I made a comment too of as it was ratcheting up, it was was she gonna snap? Is this the
her
tale?
eye twitch? Did you see her eye twitch?
Yeah, I was gonna say is this gonna be the tale of her being in the interview set on camera saying no, you don't understand, and just going crazy and all that shit. But no, it was the opposite where she was I just and then get in my house and all that stuff or whatever. So she didn't say I've done everything, and if I had to do a little bit of this, then it was worth it. She didn't do any crazy.
They
shit.
justify the means.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it ends for her. Shit's just really bad. Her cousin's arrested or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, fuck, and she calls the person butler get in my house or whatever, all that shit.
Misty Knight was able to root out the other turncoat bad cop with an old trick. Oh yeah, he did this. Huh? But really, she was just recording on her phone and got him to
that was so good.
Pull himself out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even we didn't know if Luke or whoever, because he has the phone, maybe he's dying, and he's like, let me just call Misty, or you call Misty
I
for
thought
me.
no one was on the phone.
I didn't I didn't
know she was recording though. That was dope.
Okay, yeah, I didn't have a reason to think anything besides what they were showing me, but we didn't know either way until she revealed it.
The way that dirty idiot was just from Frosty to hey, why are you turning on the sirens? Why do we want to get there so quick? I was that's so suspicious.
Yes.
There was no way to spin that as not suspicious.
And his really quick turn to he was in his pocket a lot more than I was. And I thought he was almost or something I shouldn't have said that or whatever, but he was just
no, he let it
gave
all
it
out.
all away. Yeah. But I like that. I'm digging that. I liked her because this whole time, and we haven't been talking about it, she does the weird crime scene reconstruction in her brain.
Yes.
And I love that shit.
And it could be a power, or she could just be like a, what do you call it, Sherlock Holmesian type.
She may have the same power as Willem Dafoe in Boondock Saints or whatever the fuck, but still, it's cool. I like visual whenever.
Maybe it was one guy with 6 guns.
Don't be an
You're
idiot.
an idiot.
Don't be an idiot. Whatever. No, yeah, very cool. What else happened? Luke Cage tears a hole in the wall, gets
Yeah.
shot again, ruins more shirts.
Parks his van right up against the wall, punches a hole through the van, through the wall, gets him into like the sewers.
Yeah, some other.
He probably punched down at some point. I don't know.
There's a lot of off-camera punching through stuff
Yeah.
and then squeezing, bleeding people through it or whatever.
And
the
people
fuck.
still think they could beat him. Like you'd think, like any of those guys, like he's bulletproof would be like the first thing you'd say, like to
Right,
your
by the
people
way,
sent
he's
to try to get this
bulletproof.
dude. Like,
Yeah.
and your mission is not to kill Luke Cage. He's just in the way. Your mission was to kill that cop, and like it should have been pretty easy to kill that cop. Like,
Well, because he was like, I made a comment. I don't like to nitpick, but he's blocking the hallway, like spread eagle, like the thing of Da Vinci's whatever, of like his
Yes.
arms out and his legs out. And I'm like, you can just shoot down the side or fucking just hope they're down there. And
or with
bullets
all your
will
machine
fly
guns,
around or
just
whatever.
sprayed the van when it was driving.
Yeah, it just been like, listen, fuck this or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's
A
not the end
little
of the world.
nitpicky bullshit
Yeah.
things. No, so like the show has there's no aside from our boy not just straight up killing Cottonmouth and the Chancellor. I don't really have a lot of nitpicky bullshit in the show.
That's
It's-
why I
it's
was
pretty
saying I don't
straightforward
even want to
and good.
go that in that direction with it. It's definitely good.
And just knowing he's not a murderer kind of clinches that as not really that big of an issue either.
Yeah,
Because I don't know that he's actually killed anybody.
Luke.
Yeah,
Well, they made a point at like one point of saying he didn't kill a single person or whatever.
that
I'm
was
like,
when he
oh,
attacked
okay.
the yeah.
Yeah. So even though he's like throwing people against stuff, he must, I guess, reckon that he's not going to kill them or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Or he's just wrecking them.
he's wrecking them. No, it's
It's
cool.
definitely broken bones galore because he's
Yeah.
smashing bitches.
You'd think he would accidentally kill someone, but he's obviously not, because he could literally just squeeze you until you were dead if you wanted to.
Yes.
Apparently.
I think just a good punch. If you can break through concrete blocks, you probably shatter someone's ribs
Yeah.
into their heart.
he probably has to punch like not nearly that hard.
Well, I think that's why you don't see him ever really swinging. He's like swatting.
Yes.
And it's just at how strong he is that swat is enough to like fly you into the wall.
Exactly, because if he actually
really awesome,
just
actually.
tried to give you, because okay, so a while ago we commented on that, like it's great that he fights like he's fighting with children or something, but then you see him in the ring doing like judo elbow grabs and shit like that. And you're
Yes.
like, oh fuck, like why is he not doing that against those guys? And that's a perfect explanation. Is
Yeah.
that he doesn't want to accidentally fucking put his fist directly through your torso and
No,
murder
'cause
you.
it's
or
like a
whatever.
car hitting you at like
Yeah.
3 miles an hour versus like 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Because he has all this force behind. and he
Still
probably
enough to
has
break your arm, of course.
whatever. Yeah. That's awesome.
No, I love
The
it.
show's awesome.
It's
All
a great show.
It ends with Claire and him walking around and her calling him on his coffee bullshit.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You don't even drink coffee. You had the orange juice. You a bitch.
So she's
Can't
gonna
coffee
be
just be coffee.
she's gonna be on the show, I guess. What's happening now?
Maybe she'll be the new love interest.
So we don't know what's gonna happen going forward. We have the detective who's now doing whatever she's doing. Cottonmouth presumably gets back
Cottonmouth
out.
back out, yeah.
Shades is MIA, so Diamondback.
Diamondback
something
are
happened.
definitely coming back as
Something's happening with
a
that.
thing, but Cottonmouth is still around. So like leaving, we were like, oh, Cottonmouth is gone, but no, he'll be back. He'll
Yeah.
definitely Diamondback is not going to be like offering things anymore. He's like, I own Harlem now, you a bitch. And Shades will probably be the new Cottonmouth for a second.
Yeah, and the councilwoman is spinning out of control.
She'll probably do anything
Other
to
cops are
maintain
dead.
her power, which will probably make her do some crazy things.
Something dumb. I like it. She's a regular Amanda Waller with her fucking.
Yes, very much.
Was this the episode where she was like drowned him, burned him, like figure something out, like what's wrong with you or whatever?
Yeah,
right?
aren't they like,
Oh.
have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you
Yeah.
tried this?
And he's like, no, I was gonna buy some really expensive,
Now,
crazy
that
alien
was,
bullets.
That was last episode, which
Okay.
also made us
We
think that
forgot
there
to
was
say
some fancy Morgan Spurlock guy coming. We
Okay.
didn't catch that. That was just the funeral
mortician
home.
guy,
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah,
we're
yeah,
dumb.
Awesome. Well, I don't know, fucking Spurlock. I guess they said his name, but yeah, I forgot to call us out on that. I was gonna try to mention that at the end or whatever.
So really, the only unknowns are who Diamondback is going to be, what these
about.
bullets might do if they actually come.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something else.
eager to see the next episode. Do you have anything left to talk about on this
I
episode?
did, but I can't remember what it is. Let's just launch to the next episode, and then I'll think about something that happened 2 episodes ago for next recap.
Next episode.